is Ailish if you're new here, so welcome. And I focus specifically on natural and organic beauty around here with a little bit of health and wellness and lifestyle thrown in. So today we're going to be doing this look for you. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy it. Also, if you would like to sign up to my free Glow Summit 1.0, which features some of the most incredible ladies being interviewed by myself to get their top tips and tricks on how to glow from the inside out, then the link's in the description bar below. So let's get on with the video. Okay, so you'll have to excuse one of my eyes. I've got hay fever, so it's making my eye really itchy and annoying. But the first thing we're going to start off with is the classic Balance Me BB Natural Perfection with SPF of 25 in it. It looks like this, and you'll have seen it on all of my videos because it's amazing, but it's running out and I just haven't had a chance to order some more. So, oh yes, I've still got some left, woo! So this is just going all over my face and rubbing it in. It's such a good base for your foundation, and it just fills in my lines and wrinkles a little bit on my forehead especially. Now there wasn't that much on there, but that'll do. And then I'm going back to the good old Perez, just because I've been using the Glow Time, the Jane Iredale Glow Time BB cream, but my skin, after I'd had a load of antibiotics, it had kind of come up in lots of bumps again, and it's gone down now, but over the last couple of weeks it had, and I felt like it was just making them look worse, whereas this absolutely wasn't, because it's just, this is so hydrating, whereas the Glow Time cream is a little bit drier. So I'm just gonna pop some of this on. And then attempt to find my brush. Here we go. I did wash this the other day, which is good. You sometimes when you just forget to wash a brush because you've been using it so much, and then you look at it and you're like, ooh. So you'll have gathered I don't wash my brushes every single day, or every time I've used them, which you really should, because just think of all the bacteria. Actually, don't think of all the bacteria. Oh gosh. So I've got the window open again, and I also haven't got any lighting on my face. I'm just using natural light, which is actually coming from behind, but the room's so bright. I think it looks okay. So let me know if you still think this looks all right, and I'll keep going with it through summer if I'm filming during the day. I'm going to use the Hynt Beauty Duet Perfecting Concealer in medium. I've gone back to this. What was I using? Oh, I was using the Clove and Hallow before, but I ran out and I have not had a chance to replace it. So, really need to go and get some more. And also try more of their makeup because it just looks amazing. So I'm just patting this underneath the eyes. Oh, maybe in my eye as well. And then any leftover going over the top of my eyelids, just to cancel out any redness really. Just popping some extra coverage on a few of the old spots that have come out to play. I've got 3 on my chin, it's like a little triangle. I told you, dot to dot. So I've kept the skin quite natural, and I am, because of my tan, this has made my face look a little bit whiter, so I'm going to pop some of the Estelle and Thild Healthy Glow Sun Powder on. I'm obsessed with this. I know I've used it in like basically every video since I got it, but it's so good, so good. And I love that I don't really contour with it. It's just kind of, it's going back to the old days of just kind of making yourself look a bit browner and a bit more bronzed. And it has a really nice shimmer to it as well. So, and this is their brush as well, it's really nice. Really nice and fluffy. Okay, and then I still look quite white in this mirror, in this viewfinder though. I think it will, the sun is coming round now, so I think it will get a bit lighter again. Just FYI, update on the sun. It's currently 8:22 in the morning. The next thing I'm going to use again is the Zao highlighter, and I know I've used this in every video as well, but I just can't stop using these two products. They just make your skin look so lovely and glowy. I'm using the same brush and just squeezing it. I will use other things, I promise, for the next video, just not right now. So that is the skin done. I just wanted to keep it super simple, super natural. And I shall move on to the brows next. And I'm going to use the Plume Science Ashy Daybreak brow pomade. Looks like this. It's really nice, and like I've said, this is a bit of a wetter formula than the Eco Brow. So you feel like you're painting it on a bit more. I really like it. And then just put a tiny bit onto my hand and rub the excess on each side of the brush. And then just push it through the brow. So I'm super excited. I am off to London tomorrow. The reason I'm super excited about it even more so is because, oh, hang on. I completely messed up that brow. Oh well. So as I was saying, the reason I'm so excited is because I get to go and see one of my friends who is over from New Zealand. She has come over just on a bit of a spur of the moment holiday. So she was one of my really, really close friends in NZ. So I'm so excited to see her. And then I get to see another one of my New Zealand friends in 3 weeks' time when I go to Paris. So woo, it's gonna be good. Okay, so I messed up that eyebrow, but never mind. It can just do its own thing there for the time being. But I'm going to go onto the eyes. So we're going to do a little bit of a bronzy eye look. And I'm going to use, oh, I need a base colour. Base. So I'm going to use the Jane Iredale base colour, which is this one here. And I think that's Buttercream, just to go all over the eye. They're so crumbly, so you've got to be really careful where you put them. So that's just going all over the eye. And then I need a small one just to put some underneath the eye as well. Using a tiny bit. And then, very excitingly, I'm using the Han Cosmetics 100% natural eyeshadow, and this is in Glow, obs. So it looks like this. It's super cute. So yes, going to use this on the middle section of my eye and then going towards the outer corner as well. And I shall use this really old flat paddle brush. It's kind of a blender, but also a flat paddle brush, and I'm just popping some of it onto here and then pressing it into the eye. I normally find with natural shadows, if you press them in and then blend them, you get a better effect. Now, don't worry about being precise here, you're just trying to pack on the shadow really. I feel like my voice is really, really deep this morning. Hello. Okay, so I've just passed it on, and then I'm getting a blending brush here, which I think I'll use this one. Yeah, blending brush, really super old one. And then just doing little circular movements and blending up to the brow bone. So there's no harsh lines. I'm actually going to use some of this D2O spray, which you're totally not meant to do, but just to wet the brush a little bit to get a little bit more colour, a little bit more pigment onto the brush. And then I'm going to use the remains of what's left over on here just to go underneath the lash line as well. And because the brush is quite big, it kind of blends itself really. So that is the first eye done just temporarily. I like to match them up evenly on either side, so I'm just patting this in again. Oh, can you hear the birds? And then blending it out. And then going in again. Why is it so much easier on one side than the other? It just seems to work a lot quicker on the other side. And then using the remainder just to come underneath here. So I want to add a little bit more depth just to the outer corners. So I'm going to use the Estelle and Thild Slate colour, which is just a really dark brown. I'm using the same blending brush, just getting a tiny bit of it. And dabbing it on. Like a really small amount, because this blends pretty well. And then underneath the eye too. Just making sure you've got the excess off. So there's only a really small bit because the emphasis is on the bronze, which we can go in and do a little bit more of as well afterwards. And then I'm just going to add a tiny bit more of the bronze again onto the middle section of the eye. And then I'm going to use the GRWM eye tint, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous golden colour. And I'm going to get a really, really teeny tiny brush, which I normally use for eyeliner, but I'm going to just use it to add this into the corner of my eye. And I've just picked up a load of product and I'll put it on the back of my hand because I want this to go right into the corners. Oh, you have to concentrate a little bit when you do that. And then with the leftover on my hand, I'm just going to rub a tiny bit into my finger and then just pat it underneath the brow bone. And then get your blending brush again and then blend all of this out. So those are the eyes done in terms of shadow. What I'll then do is put a tiny little bit of eyeliner just onto the waterline and into the lash line a little bit. But I don't want anything too much just because obviously we're going to do a red lip next. So I'm using obviously the Living Nature eyeliner in Midnight, and I'm just going to put it into the waterline and then into the lash line as well. Just a tiny bit like that. And then I'm using the Inika Long Lash Vegan Mascara and I'm pushing that right back into the lash line. So it would be great to know what videos you would like to see. I haven't asked that in a little while. I've got a very exciting announcement coming up that I'm just ridiculously excited about. So I should be announcing that probably on Instagram this week. So make sure you follow me because it's my handle is @TheGlowGetterOfficial, and it's in response to basically a load of things that I've been asked over the last 3 years. So I'm super excited about it. I feel like all my lashes have fallen out recently. You know, sometimes when your lashes feel really thick and amazing and then other times you're like, where have they gone? So that's with the mascara done. So now we are going to move on to the lips, lip. And I'm using the Green People, what is this called? The Lip Primer, which is basically a really nice little lip balm. Just to hydrate the lips. Pat that in. And then I'm using the trusty, this is my favourite red lipstick ever. This is the Murrell Rymba Rhythm, and it looks like this. Isn't that such a gorgeous, gorgeous red colour? Oh, I just love it so much. I actually don't use a lip pencil with this. I'm really, really bad. Or a lip brush, I just put it on. just because I find that you can put it on quite easily. So, famous last words, right? I normally just whack it on. I feel like I should be making these tutorials harder, like using loads of lip brushes and things, but I just find there's no point. Like, sometimes you can just use a lipstick and that's it. You don't need to use thousands of brushes, just be a bit precise with your application. So that is the first round of lippy gone on. I'll just get a piece of tissue and blot it. And then we'll put a second round on. And then that is with a second layer. Just check. Not got any in my teeth. So yeah, it's just super simple to put on. The red is gorgeous. I love it so much. And then that is the finished look, people. And then finally, I'm going to use the Jane Iredale D2O Hydration Spray because I love this stuff. Obsessed with it. Oh, just makes your skin so glowy. I think it's got mica in it. Mica? But I just love it and it helps your skin feel really, really hydrated. Does what it says on the tin, basically. But yes. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe because it really supports my channel. Also, if you would like to sign up to my free Glow Summit 1.0, which features some of the most incredible ladies being interviewed by myself to get their top tips and tricks on how to glow from the inside out, the link's in the description bar below. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you on the next video. Peace.